Folks, in a few days, we're going to celebrate Rosh Hashanah, not just a time of renewal, a whole new beginning. We all have friends or family who have fallen prey to drug addiction. Many have spiraled so far into the abyss of abuse, they've written off by their friends and family. They need more than just a second chance. 40 years ago, in 1972, Chabad launched our residential treatment center. In these four decades, we have rescued thousands of people of all faiths and backgrounds whose lives were destroyed by addiction. We've given them the gift of a whole new beginning. I'm joined now by one of my favorite people, the actor David Arquette, along with director Donna and senior psychotherapist at our center, Hank Hojda. David works with the hunger relief organization Feeding America and the Art of Elysium. He just celebrated his bar mitzvah at the Western Wall in Jerusalem, 27 years after his 13th birthday. And recently, David's been helping us at our treatment center. Please welcome actor David Arquette, the director and 40-year-old bar mitzvah boy. What prompted you to do that?
Well, I've always wanted to have my bar mitzvah, and my mother passed away when I was 25, and it happened. I was in Israel, and
They did it the whole way. You did a Haftorah?
Yeah. We went to film a travel show and just be there and film an actual bar mitzvah, and they said, you know, you can get your bar mitzvah here as well. And so
what was it like?
It was amazing. It was so beautiful to be at the wall and feel the energy in such a holy place, and just to get in touch with my roots and connect with, you know, my mother and my heritage. It was beautiful.
What involved you with Chabad?
It was about a year and 7 months ago, because I've been sober that long. So it was right before I had gotten sober, and they were telling me about the treatment center. They said, you know, you should come visit. And I said, I should come stay.
I'll check in.
Yeah, exactly. So, but as a joke, and then soon after, I did seek help for myself as well. So I went there and just sort of spoke with everyone that was seeking help there, and just saw this facility and the amazing work that they do, and just try to inspire people to let them know that, you know, they're not alone, that, you know, there's help out there.
How did it work for you? What did they do that helped?
It's but there's a lot that goes into it all. It's really a connection to God is a very fundamental aspect to it. It's also understanding, you know, what you hear in your head, your critical voice inside your head, and being able to sort of, you know, give it, not let it sort of take over your whole thought process, and just put it in its place, and be able to sort of just organize your life in a way.
Hard?
Yeah, it takes a commitment. It takes, you know, it takes real honesty.
How about staying sober?
Staying sober, it's the same
thing. Day to day?
Day to day, yeah, it's a process. It involves helping other people. It involves being honest with yourself. It involves sort of cleaning up your past and, you know, apologizing for wrongdoing, and just being there for other people who are going through the same thing.
You were bar mitzvah again there?
Yeah.
What are you in a bar mitzvah thing? You're at the bar mitzvahs?
They got the bar mitzvah parade going on across the country, throughout the world. Yeah, I did.
So where's next? You want to do it at Dodger Stadium? What?
Well, I still have to do the whole, you know, do it, you know, at a temple and have a party. And
you're not going to stop, are you, David?
No,
this is kind of, if you're not addicted to drugs, why not be addicted to bar mitzvahs? David Arquette.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Back in 1972, young people were being sucked into the quicksand of drug addiction. Chabad took the initiative, created what has become one of the most successful drug treatment centers in the country, as we just learned. 40 years later, I can proudly say that from this program alone, Chabad has saved thousands of lives. One of these people was Hank, good person just like you and me, who fell victim to the drug pandemic. He walked into the Chabad Treatment Center, and now, 23 years later, he is the senior psychotherapist at the center. Take a look.
I am just a poor boy, though my...
This is Chabad Residential Center, a home away from home. It's a center which breeds hope, a place which instills courage, confidence, and the conviction that those who come for help are valuable members of the society, and are, regardless of past temptations or poor judgment at a time of vulnerability, as important as you and I, deserving of mental rehabilitation via group or individual therapy.
I came out here from New York, where I was a psychiatric social worker. And for the past 3 years, I had a drug problem. I was addicted to prescription medication. I was in the hospital for 3 straight years, out of hospitals, went back on drugs and went back. The third time I was in the hospital, I came to a realization that my problem with drugs was much deeper than just going off of them. There was a problem in staying off of them, and I had to find out why. And I came out to Los Angeles, to Chabad. I heard about the program in New York, and after researching the programs in New York, I found this was the best program. I found a very supportive family here.
If you don't believe in reaching out and helping others, we're wasting each other's time. But if you do, welcome aboard. Chabad cannot let their programs falter. They are not on a road to oblivion, they're on the road to life. To life. L'chaim.
Hank, you went in like as a customer, and you came out working there. How did that develop?
What kept me to stay is that it wasn't just a treatment center. The place helped me find my life again. And it was more a sense of I found a family out here. My whole family's from New York, that it became part of my family, and they've been intimately involved in my life. I was a client there for 1.5 years. Very intense therapy. It helped me work out things that I needed to work out, helped me recover the person I was before I became addicted to the drugs, and I owed them, and they took me in for nothing.
Donna, do you think that people who have been addicted make better teachers?
Definitely there's an aspect of any experience you have that you've overcome. It gives you an extra edge on people. So we sort of have the therapists that come in don't necessarily have that experience, and they help people just as therapists. And then we have the counselors that come in, they've had the experience. And then we've got Hank, who comes in both ways. So he's got an extra bonus to help the guys. He knows what it's like exactly.
I think everybody in life goes through a challenge. Mine just happened to have a treatment center for it, but in all the years that I've been doing therapy in private practice and at Chabad, people have challenges and points in their life where they can either go up or down. Ours just happens to be drugs.
Donna, what are the rewards you get out of this?
Immeasurable. And when you have someone come in who's really lost their way, not connected to God in the way that they want to be, not living their life the way they want to. Some look like, unfortunately, like Auschwitz survivors, skinny, dying, and you see them months later, instead of talking about what happened to them and all the things wrong, and I didn't get this and I didn't get that, and you see them 3 months later talking about what they want to do to help others. Their whole perspective changes. It's amazing.
Work. I salute you all.
Hey, thank you.
Compliment you all. If your life was saved by Chabad, help us save another. We can't continue our work without you. You're the link in our chain of goodness. I hope you're inspired to help us save a life. Pick up the phone, call us now, or go to life.com, tolife.com, and help us give the gift of a second chance. Being one of the most successful drug rehab programs in the country doesn't happen for free. Please call us now to join in our life-saving work. Some more pledge cards, and David, you can read a few too.
Okay.
How about Daniel Amrani, $252.
Latsi and Nina Berger, $180.
Selma Horowitz, $360.
Julian Benengi, $250.
Alan and Sandy Sobolo-Shubin, $360. One more for you.
Harvey Kulber, $234.
And Goldie Janal, $180. Let's go now back to the stage where the mitzvahs are pouring in. Hey, how we doing?